The time now is 8:45, and we're joined this morning by Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm to talk about the dangers of drowsy driving. We see this all the time. Right. Unfortunately, we have to report on this all the time. Specifically, want to talk with you about the legal trouble that people could face. Drowsy driving, it's a factor in what, about 10% of crashes, a new study finds. Tell us about this new study.
So this was a AAA study, you know, and I think we all know about texting, the distracted driving. That's become such an epidemic. Drunk driving we've had problems with. And so this drowsy driving, in a way, seems kind of innocent, people driving tired. But according to this study, about 10% of the accidents are drowsy driving.
And really it kind of goes under the radar because we are focused on texting while driving and drinking and driving at the same time.
That's right. And you can't, there's no test really for drowsy driving, you know, and a lot of times people won't admit it to police officers. So this has been a kind of a long time study, and it's just, you know, we burn at both ends right now. Everybody just goes, but it's something you really got to be careful about.
Let me ask you about this because, look, we all know on our Nashville roads, we pass by semi-trucks, tractor trailers all the time. What about commercial drivers out on the roads?
Well, I'll tell you, from our office, that's where it goes from kind of what I would say an innocent problem, a mistake, to where we really see some issues. Yes, and that's, you know, what I feel sorry for these drivers is you've got corporations that are pushing them to make these loads because it's profit driven, and so they may forge their books or exceed hours. And those hours are there to keep us all safe.
Right.
And when you get a truck driver behind the wheel that hadn't had enough sleep, that is
that's
truly
scary.
a danger.
It's scary. It's a public danger for everyone when you think about it.
Yes, absolutely.
So what's the solution here? What do we do?
Well, you know, you got to regulate by the state. When we do these lawsuits, we always bring in experts to go through these, because we want to find out why. Why did it happen? If that's why it happens, you want to move up the chain. You want to punish that corporation to say, hey, you know what? Don't put those profits above our safety. It's just, you have to use the law to correct that problem and hope to make these roads safer for all of us.
Yeah, some good regulations. Jim, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you.